Thank you for joining me. I am Zena James with your Thursday night weather forecast before the long weekend. Now, although conditions began on the cloudy side today, skies eventually cleared a bit, along for a mixture of sunshine and clouds across much of Trinidad and Tobago. Now, despite the cloudy start, the atmosphere just didn't contain enough moisture to produce any significant rainfall. Now, winds remained breezy to windy throughout the day. Those northeasterly winds kept pushing toward us. Now, winds peaked around 30 kilometers per hour and have now slightly decreased to 19 kilometers per hour in Tobago and 21 kilometers per hour in Trinidad. With Saharan dust concentrations in that mild range, it is expected to remain there tomorrow and for the rest of the weekend, well, most of the weekend, so impacts to air quality should be minimal. Now, as for current conditions, we're seeing partly sunny skies with temperatures hovering between 28, 29 and 30 degrees in some areas, but for tonight, conditions across the islands will differ just a bit. So in Trinidad, expect partly cloudy skies that could become increasingly cloudy as the night progresses, with some areas developing a few showers. Nighttime lows here will sit around 25 degrees, pretty warm for Trinidad. Now, Tobago, on the other hand, is expected to stay on that drier side with mostly clear skies apart from the odd brisk shower. Nighttime lows in the sister isle will be around 26 degrees. Looking ahead to Friday, the pattern continues. Trinidad remains on the wetter end with mostly sunny and breezy conditions likely to be interrupted by partly cloudy periods and brief showers. Temperatures are forecast to climb to a max of 33 degrees. Tobago, however, will hold on to mainly hot, sunny and breezy conditions with a slight chance of a few afternoon showers. Tobago's high will be 31 degrees. Now, zoning a bit into that 33 degrees here in Trinidad, which, by the way, could feel like 38. We expect the temperature to start around 30 degrees around 10 a.m. and then peak to 33 degrees by 1 p.m., then declining to around 30 degrees by 4 p.m. Now, if you're spending time outdoors, be sure to stay hydrated and apply sunscreen regularly. Now, turning to our seas, those persistent winds will keep waves up to 2.5 meters in open waters from today through Sunday before slightly easing by Monday. So if you're planning an evening Easter cruise, expect moderate marine conditions with wave height near 2.5 meters in open waters and 1 meter in sheltered areas, with winds between 5 to 40 kilometers per hour coming out of the northeast. Now, seas can become choppy, especially in sheltered areas. So be extra cautious while out at sea. Always look for lifeguards and check for warning flags, making sure to swim within designated safe areas. Now, that's it from me tonight. I hope you all have a safe, prayerful and reflective Easter season.